Namaskar, a very good afternoon. This is the last panel and I'm the penultimate speaker. So I request your patience and respect both. While I have the opportunity to meet with some of you, let me introduce myself again. My name is Indramani Pandey and I am the new Secretary General of BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. It's a long name, so it's easy to remember BIMSTEC. I joined just 5 weeks ago, and I'm privileged to represent BIMSTEC at the Indian Ocean Conference 2024. I'm grateful to both the governments of Australia and India and Indian Foundation for giving me this opportunity to represent BIMSTEC at Indian Ocean Conference. The critical importance of Indian Ocean for global security and development has long been recognized. It's embodied in Indian Prime Minister Modi's call for strengthening cooperation in Indian Ocean region to realize the goal of Sagar, security and growth for all in the region. Both the External Affairs Minister of India and Foreign Minister of Australia, in their keynote addresses at the dinner yesterday, highlighted the global challenges that the world faces today, including the countries in Indian Ocean region. They outlined their vision for the Indian Ocean region and underlined the importance of collaboration among the countries of the Indian Ocean region. Speaking today morning, they talked about creating a network of organizations which are working towards cooperation and collaboration in the region. The imperative of cooperation among the countries of Indian Ocean region in dealing with both the challenges to their security as well as sustainable development has been self-evident and cannot be overemphasized. How do we realize this goal of forging and expanding cooperation in the Indian Ocean region is a question before us for which we are seeking answers. Do regional and sub-regional organizations provide a better framework to achieve the goal of cooperation in Indian Ocean region? In my view, they do. And firstly, because they embody the commitment of their member states to cooperate and collaborate with a view to address the shared security and developmental challenges. Secondly, due to the ease of finding convergences and building consensus, because of their small membership, these regional and sub-regional organizations find it easier to deal with the regional challenges by devising region-specific strategies and plans. Thirdly, Indian Ocean region is a huge and diverse geographical space, and it comprises very different regions and sub-regions with very unique geostrategic and geoeconomic dynamics. Therefore, it's not easy to devise mechanisms and institutions for forging cooperation in the entire Indian Ocean region, and one-size-fits-all solutions may not work for all the sub-regions. Fourthly, the regional and sub-regional organizations, and most of them are represented here, have very well-established institutional setups and long-standing traditions of working together with their member states to deal with the challenges in the Indian Ocean region. Thus, there should be no doubt that regional and sub-regional organizations in the Indian Ocean region provide the way forward for strengthening our cooperation. Allow me to briefly talk about BIMSTEC because it's not as well known as other regional organizations. BIMSTEC comprises 7 countries geographically located in the Bay of Bengal geographical space, which is an important sub-region of Indian Ocean. They are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. What is unique about BIMSTEC is that it straddles two very significant regions of Asia, South Asia and Southeast Asia, located almost in the center of the Indian Ocean region, and it has members from both the sub-regions. Though BIMSTEC is a relatively small membership organization, the combined population of 7 member states is estimated at 1.8 billion, which is 22% of the global population. And it's larger than the population of ASEAN and EU countries combined together. Also, the combined GDP of BIMSTEC member states amounting to US $4.5 trillion in 2022 is approximately 4.5% of global GDP. India, with its population of around 1.4 billion and GDP of around 4 trillion, remains central to the success of regional cooperation within BIMSTEC. Even though BIMSTEC is not very well known, it has been in existence for over 26 years, as long as Indian Ocean Rim Association, IORA. It has its own charter and has well-established mechanisms for forging regional cooperation, including regular summits, regular meetings of foreign ministers, meetings of several sectoral ministers, meetings of senior officials of foreign and other ministries, and numerous working groups, expert groups, regional centers, etc. BIMSTEC has embarked on a vast agenda of regional cooperation, which is currently centered around 7 sectors, with each member state of BIMSTEC playing lead role in one of the sectors. Bangladesh leads the sector of trade, investment, and development, including blue economy. Bhutan leads the sector of environment and climate change, including mountain economy. India leads the security sector, which also includes maritime security, space security, cyber security, energy security, as well as counterterrorism and transnational crime and disaster management. Myanmar leads the sector of agriculture and food security, including fisheries and livestock. Nepal leads people-to-people contacts, which is centered around culture and tourism. And Sri Lanka leads the Science, Technology, and Innovation Center, including health. And finally, Thailand leads the very important sector of connectivity. Another unique feature of BIMSTEC is its focus on technical and economic cooperation, keeping away from the divisive political issues in the region. Given the commitment of BIMSTEC member states, it is poised to play a leading role in the security and sustainable development of the Bay of Bengal region. It has a huge untapped potential, and it can contribute to the security and growth of the entire Indian Ocean region. Strengthening cooperation in Bay of Bengal region through the framework of BIMSTEC should be an integral part of any strategy or mechanism to promote security and development in the Indian Ocean region. BIMSTEC is keen on building cooperative relationships and working together with other like-minded states, regional organizations located in Indian Ocean region and beyond, as well as the UN and international organizations. The BIMSTEC Charter, which was signed and adopted in March 2022, allows BIMSTEC now to engage in external relations with non-member states, developmental partners, and regional as well as international organizations. The Charter allows BIMSTEC to accept requests for states or organizations to become observers or to become our developmental partners. Secretary General IORA referred to the Memorandum of Understanding between IORA and BIMSTEC. We are also looking at forging partnerships with UN SCAP, UN OPS, UN ODC, World Bank, and we already have a memorandum of understanding with ADB and IFPRI. We are open to cooperation with other regional organizations as well as international organizations. If you can bring in your resources, if you can strengthen the mechanisms that we have for our regional cooperation, you are most welcome to come and work together with us. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity and looking forward to participating again.